Supreme Rising. What's going on, man? Naga the Wise. I'm still a little under the weather, yo. That's why I ain't been dropping nothing. I've been, what you want to call, low level sick. Grandson, I had babysitted him last weekend, and oh snap, I babysitted him last weekend, and he hit me with that whammy. Like I thought I was gonna be able to get through it, though. I ain't gonna even front, cause the first initial couple of days I was good, you know what I'm saying? And I thought I was fighting it off because I got a pretty good immune system. I don't be getting sick like that. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, it's like one of the first times I've been sick in some years. I'm like, oh yeah. So I was laid up all week, yo, like coughing, and then got to the point of you spitting out the chicken fat, looking snot, look like chicken fat. That shit was thick. I was like. And it's still in me a little bit right now, but I feel pretty good. Like, I feel better than I have been feeling. But I wanted to come drop some knowledge real quick. You already know the vibes, man. Naga the Wise.
Pulled all versions of itself into one. A powerful light came from within him and he started to glow.
You already know the vibes. So I wanted to drop some jewels. You know what I'm saying? It's been a minute since I uploaded anything. And I'm coming. I'm just trying to get back better, yo. And then be listening to Divine more than anything. Divine be like, just be still, man. Be silent. You ain't got to give everything out. And I like, you right. So it's most of the time when you getting them downloads, they for you. They not for everybody. People, everybody got their own walk, yo. Everybody got their own struggle. It's crazy because you get a chance to hear a lot of things, right? And some things, it'll stand out more like the point to the whole thing, and then the other thoughts is like what people want it to be, like when they speaking on certain shit. So you'll be like, that was the true point of that knowledge right there in the whole thing, but they'll keep going on and on and on. And that be the energy that people hold on to, like from your past life. You have a dynamic energy and a subtle energy. The dynamic energy is what teaches you the lesson. The dynamic energy is what you're supposed to be gravitating towards. The subtle energy is majority of the time what you don't see that keeps you in the loop. You know what I'm saying? So majority of the time people would choose or go with the more comfortable energy, but that dynamic energy, you want to check it, you want to test it, you want to see if it's real, you want to see if all this, that, and the third. You got all these unalmighty thoughts. You know what I'm saying? I be knowing people be trying to do shit to me all the time, like, and it don't even matter because it always goes back to the what can contend with the Almighty. What can go against the Almighty? Nothing. So you start thinking about, and you get in this place of feeling where if I'm walking with divine and I'm doing the lessons of the divine, I shouldn't be worried about anything, even if it's attempting to do something. So you put, at that point, you're supposed to put that connection that gave you life right in front of everything that you deal with. It's good to hear people say that they this, that they that, you know what I'm saying, that it's this particular understanding they feel life is like, whatever. That shit is cool. Because these are the same paths, like I said, your dynamic energy and your subtle energy that existed probably before this life here that you live in. And when you came back, those energies were so relevant depending on whether it was your lesson or what you were supposed to gravitate from. You just kind of adapted to that same understanding, right? And it's so overwhelming that you hold it as law. Even when I'm listening to the elders, like, And they be dropping, the elders be dropping, especially the one brother when he be talking about the breath, like he be going in. But it clearly shows me his world. It shows me the world that he came from and the world that he manifested into. And then I get in this understanding, I be knowing like everybody ain't didn't get a chance to go all the way to the Most High. They didn't make it that far. They only made it within the understanding of the lesson. And that lesson was their whole world, whether it was detrimental or vibrational. I can never unsee what I saw, yo. It really don't matter. Like, I can't take those glasses off. I can't go backwards. I've seen things, yo. In real time, like I don't even care for people to know. I did one time to sit down and share my experiences with people. And then I felt like, why? Because they're not walking my existence or my perception. They're not walking from my way of seeing things. You know what I'm saying? They're living in their own. And then that just started showing me the deeper you go into yourself, the more you're going to start overstanding and understanding that that's where it's going. You got to go in. You got to face the physical things you feel within yourself. Like you got to ask yourself, why I want to do this? Why you want to do that? Why you attracted to this? Why you attracted to that? Why you was disrespectful to that point? Why you was disrespectful to that? Why that energy made you feel disrespectful? You know what I'm saying? Like you have to analyze yourself. You can't contend with everything you feel. Like even if you don't like some shit, you can't be like, oh, I'm about to go see why I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Like the violence, that's not even a part of spiritual nothing. I started understanding that because Divine had me whip some nigga's ass on purpose. For real, like a nigga ran in my face and thought it was sweet and caught the illest. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just the illest beatdown ever. You feel me? And I was even shocked, like, God damn. And Divine, you meant for it to be like that? I was shocked. You know what I'm saying? Like, all praises. And I remember being younger, having that extra energy, knowing that I can run through some shit, you know what I'm saying? And try to like, and was swinging that air, couldn't hit nothing. It's like every time I threw the punch, it just stopped. You know what I'm saying? Like Divine's like, nope, I ain't gonna let you do that because you want to do it. I'll be like, so if I ain't supposed to protect myself, what am I supposed to do? Like, you ain't always got to be, it's not for everybody. Like, it depends. Some people make energies out of intention. And I'll stop them before, but some energies is demonic. They don't have that divine, you know, so they got to get that full lesson. You know what I'm saying? So divine will let them come all the way just so they can get broken down, you know what I'm saying? Like a car motor. It be just like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then people will see it and they'll think because you nice and shit, like, oh damn, I ain't know you really get down like that. You ain't supposed to know. It ain't about me. It's about how well you willing to listen to the Almighty, yo. Like, I got away from titles and all that shit a long time ago because titles keep you in a dynamic, in some form of a paradigm. Not me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't about to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't gonna put me in no understanding, and then I'm gonna come around here and claim a certain particular energy from the past just to be retrospected in the value of man. Like, never. I'm a supreme being, period, ... Supreme meaning from the most. I'm created from the Almighty, so that makes me a supreme being. You know what I'm saying? My body can do a lot of things that I don't have comprehension on. And I can see myself, I can see through understandings. You know what I'm saying? I've dreamed in 2 different lives. I've dreamed into going into different lives. Literally being in those different places, grabbing doorknobs and handles and bed sheets and shit, picking up cups. Like, yo, I'm not home right now. I'm somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? All praises to the Most High. Just know, yo, if y'all want to tap into some real shit, you got to face yourself. It's not what you think you seeing outside of you and you telling somebody about themselves and what they lack and all. Nah, it ain't even about that. And I find myself doing that shit too sometimes. And you know why? Because I be attracted to certain energies that don't need to be around. So then it tells me to be quiet and just remove energies that you brought around. Because I'm supposed to have that personal relationship with the divine. Period. And majority of the time people can't do that. They can't have a personal relationship with the divine. You know why? Because they too busy seeking the credit and the value. You know what I'm saying? It's just like your child being disrespectful to you, but without you, they wouldn't have a life. You know what I'm saying? So you got to find that peace within you. Like, this is a stairway of respect. If you don't get it, I can't. If you don't get it, I can't force it into you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling you to go do no extraordinary shit. I'm like, find that peace within you and understand what this is. All right? I'm going to holler at y'all later. Naga the Wise.